Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better. That we are going to be jumping into the band known as The Warning with the song called I have no idea how you really want me to pronounce it, because just saying just sounds kind of weird, you know what I mean. I wanted to ask you guys a question. Do you guys have like a little army thing? Do you have like a little post of Discord or whatever the fuck, you know, where you collaborate together and you're like, well, we're gonna go raid this YouTuber or this YouTuber and be like, nope, we need to raid this dude, or like, you know what I mean, right? Like, do you guys coordinate and shit, or is it just like you're just constantly searching for new shit? I don't know, it's just like you guys always get here so fast, that's why I'm just curious. Either way, without further ado, we got the live version to go through, and let's just jump into the show. Let's pause it right there. It seems like, I don't know, I'm getting major Black Sabbath vibes, you know, 70s, 80s, and so on and such forth. Like, I'm just kind of getting really old school rock vibes from it, where you have that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, you know, the kind of sound that you had back in the 70s. It had that kind of vibe to it. I don't know why, but yeah, it just totally reminds me of that style. They're definitely influenced by much older bands than what they probably should be for their age, but that's interesting anyway. Just like how most death metal is made from thrash metal, you know what I mean? Like how thrash evolved to become death metal. Even though I hate thrash, I just love death metal. It's very strange, but some things are just influenced by some things and just change as they grow and evolve, which is interesting to say the very least. But still, let's jump straight into the lyrics. There is so much more to this than that. Suppress the feelings by the Mac. Too many reasons caving in and choking on words that you won't give. So yeah, there is so much more to the story than what's already been shown. I need to suppress these feelings, I need to bite them back. There's too many reasons beginning to cave in. Choking on the words that you won't give, as in, like, there's so many reasons starting to cave in her mind. Now I am trapped within, slowly sinking in, waves of never-ending terror. As in trapped within, like a something, probably within her own mind, and it's slowly sinking in. The terror is sinking in. Stay forever. I am afraid to see what has become of me. As in, her mental state is kind of snapping, her mental state is kind of going away. Something else is coming, something else is beginning to form. I would imagine it's just like that's the kind of vision I have in my head of it. Because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but whenever I listen to music, I get a picture in my head. It's not like I'm reading something or I'm listening to something. It's just an image building and forming in my mind. That's why, like, most of my reactions or like opinions on music is just, I try to be very animated with how I describe things, because that's how I see it in my head. It's just very difficult to take what's in here and to project it from the mouth face thingamajig, but still, let's get going.
Just
Okay, interesting. Oh, I forgot to say, the rope I'm walking on gets tighter across the fire. As in, like, the rope inside of mine is getting tighter, it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. It's beginning to snap. Oh, save me because I'm falling down. Oh, we are so far from the ground. I don't want to understand. I just want to hold your hand. I just, like, as in, like, because she's been stalking this person from the last song, the way she's seeing him flirt with somebody else and look at other people, it's making her mind snap. It's making everything go. Her sadness is getting more because she knows there's no interest, and she can't handle that. It's beginning to make her mind fuck up. It's beginning to make her mind begin to disintegrate in terms of its psychological impact of it, to kind of make that leap from sanity to insanity, to kind of have like the ball snap, to have everything just go away. The sadness tastes like yesterday, and time won't take the pain away. So, like, the sadness, it feels like it's been there since yesterday, since it's always there. It's always since yesterday, and time will not take this pain away, this emotional trauma, this stalking emotional trauma away. Become obsessed with what's destroyed. She's become obsessed with the person she's been stalking, or watching, hoping that person will show interest, but having no desire for that. And what is destroyed would be that person probably falling in love with somebody else, or flirting with somebody else, or something to that point, breaking all the walls to fill the voids, and breaking all the walls of her mentality in order to fill the empty void she now feels of sadness and despair and everything else that she could potentially be going through. And I'm imagining she's getting very close to snapping, to a point where either her personality splits or she goes on a rampage. So yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. So let's keep going.
Become obsessed with what's destroyed. Break all the walls to fill the void. Now I am trapped within, slowly sinking in waves of never-ending terror. Stay forever. I am afraid to see what's become of me. The rope I'm walking on gets tighter. Cross the fire. Save me 'cause I'm falling down. We are so far from the ground. I don't want to understand. I just want to hold your hand. This is not real, and what I feel is only making me reveal what it will take to make me break once and for all.
I'm going to finish the lyrics and then more go into everything else about the song. So we've already done Now I'm Trapped Within. That's basically just keep going, like, you know, how she's trying to fill the void, how her walls are breaking down, how mentally she's struggling. She's beginning to unravel, if you will. And that's just going back into us trying to say, that's just trying to hold herself together, but it's just not going to happen. We are so far from the ground is literally just the point of saying that I feel so high, I feel so out of depth in my own brain that I feel like I'm watching from so high above the ground that I just can't bear to witness it anymore. This is not real, and what I feel as in she knows that her obsession isn't real. She knows that this guy has no feelings for her, but what she feels, she cannot help it, and it is that feeling that is making her reveal what it will take to break her once and for all. And what will it take to break her? What will happen? Is it the person? Is it something else? But she's this close, she's that close. One more thing, that's all she needs, and she'll break, she'll snap, she'll go completely out of this, and it will be very difficult for her to ever go back. We'll see what kind of rampage she wants to go on after this point, but still. This is a very interesting song, just to see kind of like, the old school kind of limits within it, like, or the old school kind of play styles, and like just kind of adding a new twist to it, to see what they're influenced by, to hear all those little influences in the music is interesting. As for the song itself, like, it was more vocal than it was for playing, if you know what I mean. The main part of the playing that really interested me came at the very end. For the most part, the playing was meant to be very simple, to make the vocals kind of shine above everything else, and that's exactly what they accomplished here. Like, it was a very good song, and it's very, very clear about the message they're trying to portray. And yeah, we are going to jump straight into the live version, and I'll give my full opinion, because, like, if you don't hear the full version of, like, the live, then you're not really going to know exactly how this is going to go, do you? So, let's jump into this.
There's so much more to this than let's suppress the feelings, fight them back. Too many reasons caving and joking
interesting. There's no piano in or keyboard or whatever the fuck it was in the live version. It's interesting. So what's the best way for me to explain the song? I know, like, always live it sounds a bit better, because that's just how live is meant to be. But I love the passion behind the guitar playing. The passion behind the guitar playing is very sexy. It's very interesting. Like, recorded to live is very different. I don't know why I don't know what to explain about it, but just the way they play live compared to recorded is like two different people. You know what I mean? Like, there's way more passion in the live than there's in the recorded. There's still passion there in the recorded, but compared to what the live brings, it's like not really as much. Which I find interesting. It's very difficult to portray that, to get like as much passion recorded and make it increase even more, bringing it to the live. So for me, it's a very interesting band to listen to. The story so far is getting to that point where she's about to break. So I'm waiting to see what happens when she does break, when she does get to that point where her body just goes boom and her mind just fucks off, and either her personality splits or she goes on a rampage or whatever the fuck she is about to do. So it's going to be very interesting. I adored the drums. Obviously, I'm a massive drum nerd. I love drums, like, beyond belief. Like, I'm not a technical drum nerd, if that's what you mean. I'm a realistic drum nerd. I love drums. I love drums that are very fast. I love drums that are technical. I love shit that sounds good. That's basically how I describe myself. If it sounds good, I'm going to listen to it. Maybe not all of it on recordings, because I listen to a lot of synthwave and a lot of other stuff when I'm just chillaxing and playing games or whatever the hell else I'm doing. But for the most part, it's just pure Metalhead for me still, like literal art splatter shit on right now and shit like that, but still. Do I need to add anything else? No, but we'll just catch on more in the next video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to, leave a like, leave a comment, all of that good old shit. And yeah, man, have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.